Well, as the kids say, it's been a minute since I have hosted Devoid Entertainment. Hello, everyone. My name is Derek, King of the Thing, Pink Pariah, leader of the Pink World Order, and host of today's Devoid Entertainment match. Now, this is an exhibition match. The championship is not on the line. I repeat, the championship not on the line, which is very unfortunate for the person who is not the champion, who I will be introducing now. He is a former Devoid Entertainment heavyweight champion of the world. He's the guy with the stuff. It's Justin.
You know, that's what they would say, the guy with the stuff.
The guy with the stuff. How you doing, Justin?
I'm doing well, thanks, Derek. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. Are you ready for this exhibition match?
I am. Was not aware it was exhibition, but, you know, happy to be here nonetheless.
Right, absolutely. Happy to see you. And our reigning, not defended, undisputed, Devoid Entertainment heavyweight champion of the world, it is Micah.
It's more like featherweight champion of the world, but it's alright. I'll take heavyweight.
Aspirations.
Yeah. It'd be sick to be 220 pounds, but you know, I doubt it.
Micah, how does it feel to be playing again? Because it's been a minute since you've been a player, an active participant.
Yeah, it's been a minute, and totally not on accident, totally on purpose. That's just this one goes out to Thomas, by the way. Wherever you are, Thomas.
He went home. I can tell you where he went. He went home. He was just done chilling, and he went home. He was chilling with us. You know.
I can't even right now. I'm excited. This is a non-title match. It's not that I didn't. This is what the commission decided. This isn't on me. I was ready to defend my title. The commission said no. So
I think the commission wanted you to try to get the actual belt first.
Let's not talk about this, okay?
Okay. Let's just start the game show. No talks of belts or Thomas or anything like that. And let's get ready for our first game. Everybody's favorite. The price is Wack. You all know how this game works, but just a quick reminder, I will be showing up an item that you can find on ebay.com. Each of our contestants will have to guess how much that item costs, and the closest without going over will receive 5 points. Is that all good? Wonderful. Let's start this off. I always add a Funko Pop figure, and I wanted to do it first. So, how much money for this death metal Batman Funko Pop figure? Look at him. He's got a cool guitar.
This is the most screenshotted picture I've ever seen in my life.
Has this... How much for death metal Batman?
New? Because it looks like it's out of the box.
Yeah, is it like an out of no longer manufactured
It's one of those pictures where it shows the Funko Pop but then also shows the Funko Pop in the box. So it's you can't actually see what the item you're buying looks like.
Okay.
Does it say new or used? Or did it?
I can check that in a second. Give me one moment.
Used. I used this figure.
It is new. It is
okay.
New. Justin, how much for this death metal Batman Funko Pop figure?
Those Funko Pop figures, they really continue to amaze me. So I went big, and I went, oh god, and I went with $1,500.
$1,500, arm and a leg. Micah, how much would you pay for this?
Compared to Justin, this is just a pinky toe because I went with $45.
$45. So something I failed to mention before is that if they are both over, the person who is then just the closest will get a half point.
No way.
So, Micah, have fun with a half point because you can find this for $14.95. It's just a Funko Pop figure with
Get rid of the period and Justin is all set.
Do you guys like video games?
Yeah.
We were
Have you
just
ever
talking about Twitch.tv.
You ever played Fortnite?
Yes.
What is that?
Well, you could get a leg up with this Fortnite account.
What?
How much would you pay for a Fortnite account?
In V-Bucks? No.
It seems like it has a good amount of stuff. This is on eBay.com. No cap.
Okay.
No cap. How much for a Fortnite account? All right. Time for guesses. Let's go with the champ. Micah, what you got?
Cut to Justin. I actually don't know. I don't know how much. Who's gonna buy it? Who's gonna buy this? Like
A
I'm sure
5-year-old.
someone will.
A
Yeah.
5-year-old. Justin.
I went with 200.
$200. Seems like a cheap price for a Fortnite account. Micah, how much you got?
Well, I went with 70.
$70.
Because those are numbers that go in a row.
Well, I can tell you that there is another half
God.
point for Micah because you can get this Fortnite account for $20.
I love how it's advertising StreamYard.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's stay on the video game trend for a minute. Now, we've talked about customized consoles for a bit. So how much would you pay for this Hannah Montana
My
Lilac
God.
Purple PlayStation Portable?
I watched an unboxing video about this
Wow.
recently.
I also watched an unboxing video about this recently.
Did they say the price?
I don't think they said the price in the video. How much would you pay for this? It's in box, which I feel like is important.
That is
Oh, it's
important.
in box.
There's the box right there.
Is there like a Hannah Montana rock band game? Because I would buy the fuck out
No.
of it.
I would only play it if it was like Guitar Hero DS.
So
Yeah.
fun fact, my introduction to PewDiePie was a Hannah Montana keyboard game. That's the first PewDiePie game, and it's why I think that he's funny, because that one video justifies him not being funny for years now.
That is awesome. Well, I'll let you go first this time, Mr. Champ. Micah,
I went for 150.
150.
I
Justin.
also went with 150.
Oh gosh. So, how do I do this? Do I just
We
give
both get the point.
I would say, yeah, we both get
We
you
both
points.
both get whatever points it is? Well, I can tell you that you can get this for
Wow.
$745.
Damn.
So you both will receive 5 points for that. Let's keep going on the video game trend. You know, my favorite console, one of my favorite consoles, is the Nintendo GameCube. So how much for this Nintendo GameCube? With controllers, with plug, with TV plugs. So it's a whole GameCube. How much would you spend for a whole GameCube?
I'm assuming, I don't know if that's just like a stock image or like used, lightly used.
This
New.
this looks like the picture someone took on their table.
Right. Yeah, no, you're right.
It looks like a void in the background. That's like a void table.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
And if we took the picture, it'd be a devoid table.
But
it looks very lightly used.
I can tell you that the condition is used. Justin, let's go to you. What you got for me?
I went with $125.
$125.
Well, I have oof. I went with $100.
$100.
It's gonna be close.
What'd you say, Justin? Oh, I did.
I said 125.
125. Well, you can get this GameCube for $159.99, which means that is a whopping 5 points to Justin.
Nice.
So how much would you pay for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Disc?
First of all, the Seal of Orichalcos dual disc.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit! I almost bought one of those in 2006.
That's funny. I always am close to buying one of those.
The Seal of Orichalcos, the best Yu-Gi-Oh card.
That's arguable.
500 points automatically, and it's a field spell, so it's not even on the zone.
I mean, I like Go Giga Gaga Gigo, but that's me. So, Micah, You seem to know a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh! How much for this Seal of Orichalcos dual disc?
Well, I went with $100 again because I'm hoping that Justin does not know the value of this and goes for like $2.
I mean, I know a thing or two about this type of stuff and the aftermarket prices, so I went with, oh god, I went with 75.
$75.
It's also a bit of a stab. I mean,
well, when you go with the thing you guessed already, you're bound to be closer to correct. That is 5 points for Micah for guessing $100.
It's okay, Justin. I'm pretty sure I have a 1 point lead on you.
I mean, I also like in the realm of like possible guesses that people can give for these costs, I really wasn't that far off. Like,
yeah.
Well, let's have some even more fun, shall we? Now, I always tend to look for things that probably shouldn't be on eBay. So, how much would you pay for this house?
can you legally just like sell your house on eBay?
I don't know if it's legal.
Like,
oh, this is worse than when Paul was like, "There's a timeshare that you can buy."
I feel like there's got to be some type of like real estate like laws or regulations against that. Because
I mean, maybe it's like there are like house auctions.
that's true.
It's true.
That looked like a nice house. Can we see it again real quick? Sorry.
Yes.
That looked like a
So,
really
like,
nice
how
house.
many square feet is this? Like, is the land just the house?
And does
like
it give any descriptions of like
is there any other pictures of the house?
The title on eBay is quite literally "House for Sale by Owner."
that cannot be legit?
I can tell you it's.
There's no way you don't get straight up murdered like when you go to meet to get the deed.
I can tell you that this house is allegedly in Kentucky.
Regular Kentucky, North Kentucky? Like, what kind of Kentucky are we talking about here?
Kentucky. I don't remember where it said.
There's got to be a difference in the housing market down there.
But potential future homeowner Micah, how much for this house?
So I've never bought in a house before, shock and awe. So I said $75,000.
$75,000 for that house. Justin, what you got?
I mean, I also have never bought a house before, but I mean, I've seen, housing prices here and there. That doesn't make me an expert by any means, but it did look kind of nice. So I went much bigger and I went with $400,000.
$400,000. Well, as they always say, bigger is better. You can get this house for $650,000 on eBay. That's 5 points for Justin.
Yeah, houses are expensive. Like,
Damn.
You think that house was cool?
I
Check
know.
out this house. A full box set of house DVDs. How much for a full box set of House, the television show?
So just confirming there's 8 seasons?
Yes.
looks like it. Yeah. When did
How
House end?
When did House end or did House
Yeah.
end?
When did House end?
House is
House
is
no
never
idea.
ending.
Potential future house owner, Justin, what you got?
I went with 65 smackaroos.
65 smackaroos smacking around those roos. Micah, what you got?
I knew he was going to overshoot, so I put $30.
$30. Well, it wasn't super overshooting, but he did overshoot. The correct answer is $53, which is 5 points for Micah. Hey, Micah, I've got a question for you.
Quest.
What's the funniest TV show of all time?
Oh, are we talking about TV's number one comedy, The Big Bang Theory?
Yes, and you know what could go
What a
great with your love
classic.
of The Big Bang Theory is this Sheldon Cooper bobblehead. How much money for the Sheldon Cooper bobblehead?
Are you sure they're not going to give us money for this?
Micah, how much for your newest set piece for the Theory of Humor?
Well, I would pay a lot of money for this, but I think somebody trying to just get rid of this and the condition of that box, $15.
$15. And Justin,
So going against the trend of me constantly overshooting, I actually went with $8 because that is the most I would ever even dream of paying for that.
Well, you will have to pay only a little more for you can get this for $10.
Yeah, but I was gonna go for 10.
I almost said 10 too. I was like, I'm gonna go a little under.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go a little over because.
Now, Justin, let me ask you, what's the funniest animated television show in television history?
I'm not sure what the correct bit answer should be here, so I will just go with something that I know Micah loves and say Gravity Falls, because I also think that show's hilarious.
Well, the actual funniest animated show on TV is Rick and Morty.
Oh, of course.
How
did I not get that?
And with that, you can get this Pickle Rick packaged dill pickle. How much for quite possibly the funniest bit in all of television?
Granted, you do have to have a pretty high IQ to understand that bit.
Yeah,
That's true.
The reason I don't watch it is because I'm just so dumb.
But how high is your IQ for guessing prices, Justin?
It's a pickle, man. I really don't know, but because it's Rick and Morty, and I feel like people would go a little crazy for that, I went with $12 because, like, dude, I don't know.
$12 for a pickle. Micah, what you think?
Well, I went with 13.
Oh my god.
$13. Well, do you like half points, Justin? Because you just got half of a point for guessing $1 less than Micah did.
If only I had just said 10.
You work on the farm quite a bit, and your butt's getting pretty tired from all those bad tractor seats. But what if I could tell you, you could get a brand new tractor seat on eBay? How much money for this tractor seat? So, Micah, how much for the height of luxury?
Well, as an experienced farm tractor, I quite frequent these items, and I would pay $130. You can't even see that. $130.
$130 for a seat. Justin?
Back to shooting a little bit over. I went with $150.
$150. Well, that is another half of a point for Micah, because you can get this.
Oh, interesting.
For $79.96. Our scores, with 16.5 points, the reigning, not defending Devoid Entertainment heavyweight champion of the world, Micah, and with 20.5 points, not the current champion. This is an exhibition, Justin. As we go into the game with my favorite Micah created graphic of all of them, Netflickipedia.
We have used that graphic since day one, and it has not got any less funny.
So, how this game works is that I will read a description of a movie from the wonderful app Netflix. You will then have to guess the title of the film. And if you get it, you get 5 points. But there you can ask for 3 hints: a genre, a cast, or a year. And anytime a hint is asked, points from the answer will be taken away. When an earthquake obliterates their cave, an unworldly, prehistoric family is forced to journey through unfamiliar terrain in search of a new home.
Can I get a cast?
You can. One member of the cast is Ryan Reynolds. This is for 4 points, and I'm going to go to Justin. What do you have?
The Croods.
The Croods. Micah, what you got?
It took me a bit, but it is the Croods.
It sure is. The Croods.
Didn't take me as long, but...
That is 4 points for each of you.
I know in the back of I was like, it's The Land Before Time or it's something stupid.
All right, the next one. Working at a neighborhood fast food joint, 2 teens try to save the restaurant when a giant burger franchise fires up the competition. For the full 5 points then, Micah, what movie is this?
I believe this is called Good Burger.
Justin, do you agree?
The underrated classic Good Burger.
And I agree. This movie is Good Burger. The third one.
Mm-hmm.
A high school science nerd finally has the attention of the world. Too bad his new invention might destroy it.
Can I get the year of release?
2009. This is worth 4 points now.
Can I get a cast member?
Anna Faris. This is now worth 3 points.
There's a possibility I have this because I know that this movie exists.
Yes, I think a good amount of people know this movie exists.
Oh no, then it might be the wrong movie.
This was a very brilliantly broad movie description.
Okay.
Do you both have something written down?
I do.
I don't. Hold on, I'm changing on the fly.
Okay, I'll go to Justin first then while you're writing down. For 3 points, Justin, what movie is this?
I don't think Anna Faris was in it, but this popped into my head immediately, and it matches everything else we said. So I'm going to go with the DCOM classic Minutemen.
Minutemen. Micah.
It's not on Netflix, my guy. I'm guessing. I guessed movie 43. I'm guessing Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
The correct answer is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
He was in high school?
I took a while.
He wasn't in high school.
I don't think
he's totally not in high school.
That's what Netflix said.
Oh, no, I agree. No, the reason I said Minutemen was because it was on Netflix until Disney Plus, and I thought maybe it because there's like a couple Disney movies that are just like still there because of like the contract.
You saying people know that this movie exists made me change my answer immediately.
Oh, nice.
So that's Justin is screwed because of me.
When an overscheduled girl befriends an eccentric aviator, he regales her with tales about the adventures of an unusual boy who lives on an asteroid.
Can I get like an actor in this?
Jeff Bridges.
I mean, I don't want to hamper Justin, but I think it might be another hint.
This is worth 4 points currently.
I feel like I am on the track, but I can't quite place it, so I'm going to ask for year because I feel like you can understand the genre from this point.
2015. There's now 3 points to be won with this.
Wait, but that's not an asteroid.
I don't have anything, and I don't think I'm going to. So.
Well, Micah, what do you have?
So, I'm picking The Martian.
The Martian. Well, do you have a guess, Justin? Anything written down?
I don't have anything written down, and I mean 2015. I don't think I have anything.
Well, this movie, the third out of the 4 movies I've said with the genre of family animation, The Little Prince. So neither of you get points for that movie. Insert protagonists here head to London for their first world tour. But when the boys' bags are switched, they get mixed up in a mission to save the world. You can get a hint if you want, Justin. 3 of
Micah,
them.
is that a form? Is that a non-physical?
No, that's a totally.
form?
I've literally done that. Like that's a form.
No,
that's a meta game.
I know. I was just gonna say, is that a form of performance-enhancing drugs?
It's performance dehancing.
Can I get an actor?
You can. James Maslow. All right. For 4 points. Micah, what you got?
I got Big Time Rush of the movie.
Justin, what do you got?
Yeah, I didn't finish writing it, sorry, but I had Big Time Rush movie. Or
yes.
Big Time Rush.
I will give you both the 4 points. The technical name of this movie is Big Time Movie.
Oh, interesting.
But you both will get 4 points for that. After moving into a new house with her mom, high schooler Chloe discovers a troop of talking garden gnomes who need her help saving the world. You both seem confident and not confident.
Yes,
Yeah, because it could be like it's a series of films, right, Justin? Like that's
it is.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with Justin first.
least
Justin,
2.
what do you got?
I think Romeo and Juliet, but I don't know.
Micah,
That's what I have.
Well, that's funny because this movie is Gnome Alone. Gnome Alone.
It could have been Sherlock Gnomes, which I was afraid it would be.
It could have been.
Yep. Yep.
The next movie. When he becomes lost in the desert, Pet Chameleon, insert protagonist name here, pretends he's a tough guy and ends up sheriff of a corrupt and violent frontier town. Micah, what movie is this?
This is the Johnny Depp Nickelodeon mashup, Rango.
Rango. What you got, Justin?
Rango it is.
Rango, it absolutely is Rango.
My favorite Beatle.
I was just going to say my favorite Beatle.
Don't send a mail after November 12th.
A selfish postman and a reclusive toy maker form an unlikely friendship, delivering joy to a cold, dark town that desperately needs it.
Oh no! Oh no! I know what this is called, and I can't think of the name. Oh, I know what this is called, and I can't think of it at all.
You're doing better than me.
Would you like any clues?
That won't help me.
It might.
I would like a clue. I'll go with cast again.
Cast. J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, can I get a year of release?
Like,
2019.
Nope, not what I thought it was. Maybe
This
I
is
don't
now
know
worth
what it
3
is.
points.
At this point, like I might as well dock another point just for a hint on the chance I get it. Can I get the genre?
Would you believe it? Family animation. For 2 points, what movie could this possibly be?
Well, I originally thought it was like this Disney animated thing that has like the word "and" and it's like push and something.
Right.
But I decided to be funny instead, so I went with my favorite movie, Fired Up.
Fired Up. Justin, did you write anything?
Pass.
No. Well, this is Netflix original movie and Academy Award nominee for Best Animated Picture, Klaus.
Oh, interesting. I know that exists, but that's it.
Yes. After years of slouching through life, teen, insert protagonist here, resolves to conquer her insecurities and gets caught up in a high school love triangle.
Oh, this is another Netflix original too.
I will reveal that it sure is another Netflix original.
Justin, is it possible that we watched a YouTube video about this together?
No, I don't think it's that one.
Okay.
I don't think it's that one. That doesn't sound like it's the same. I mean, if you can read the description again, but I don't think that's the same one, Micah.
I will. After years of slouching through life, teen, insert protagonist here, resolves to conquer her insecurities and gets caught up in a high school love triangle.
I think you're right, Micah. Actually, I think you're right. Damn. You saved me, Micah. I was gonna
That's what I was gonna write down.
Justin?
Tall girl.
I'm pissed because I too have Tall Girl.
Well, Tall Girl is the correct answer for 5 points.
Damn it! I wish I didn't say anything. I thought I was just helping out.
I appreciate it though.
The genre was family comedy?
It's a film about oppression, Derek. Let's not take it too lightly.
Dreaming of becoming a rock god, Midwesterner, protagonist 1, heads to California, where he crosses paths with idler, protagonist 2, giving rise to the musical duo Group of Protagonists.
Can I get a cast member?
J.R. Reed.
I might as well ask for the genre at this point too, because why not?
The genre, this is now worth 2 points. The genre is comedy, parentheses. Don't watch this with your family, end parentheses. You don't got anything? Micah, do you have anything?
Micah, if you
No,
have
I'm
anything,
just gonna do something to make Paul happy.
Oh, sick. Is it?
No, it's a movie that Paul and I watched with our friend Alex freshman year. It's called Miss March.
Miss March. Well, that's not the answer. The correct answer is one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite actors who stars in it, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, starring
I was gonna say that, and I was like, that doesn't sound like it's correct.
He scores at the end of that round in second place with 42.5 points. It's Micah. And in first place with 43.5 points, it's Justin. Leading into our final round, one of my favorite games in Devoid Entertainment. It is, of course, Triv and Let Die. Now, the way this works is I will have a category, and you will have to name things from that category. Now, since there's only 2 people, we can't sort of have like incremental points. How this will work is that if the person who goes out doesn't get anything right, they'll get 0 points. If they've gotten something right, I'll still give them 2 points for participating. The winner will get 5 points, though. The first category is Academy Award winners for Best Animated Feature. I will give you guys a little bit of time to brainstorm. And if you repeat something that's already been said, you're out.
And we name as many.
Yeah, you'll go like back and forth. Micah will go first because he's in second place, and then it'll be you, and then back to Micah, back to you.
I don't watch animated films, though. I especially don't watch the Academy Awards.
Okay.
Micah, you're up first. Name me an Academy Award winner for Best Animated Picture.
Shrek?
Shrek won the award in 2001. Justin.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse won the award in 2018. Micah.
Coco?
Coco won the award in 2017. Justin.
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 won the award in 2014. Micah.
Still trying to write them down because this is tough. This is like legitimately tough. Up?
Up won the award in 2009. Justin.
The Wind Rises.
The Wind Rises. The Wind Rises.
Doesn't look like it's there.
It is not. It is not.
I just thought of one I should have said that I know I should have went with.
The Wind Rises was nominated in 2013, but the winner that year was a different movie.
Shame.
Give me one more, Micah.
See, I have like one in my head, but I'm not sure if it would win Best Animated Feature. So I'm going to go with a really, really safe one and say Frozen.
Frozen beat out The Wind Rises in 2013.
Boom!
Wow.
That is 5 points for Micah. The next category, to make it just slightly more difficult, Tony Award winners for Best Musical.
Okay.
I will give you.
Does Justin get 2 for that?
Justin gets 2 for that because he did rattle off quite a few before
Nice.
you finished off.
Unfair. I don't watch musicals. Can you tell me like when this started at least so I have a gauge?
The Tony started a long time ago.
The first Tony Award for Best Musical was given out in 1949.
Can we give like shorthand? Like colloquially known as this? Okay.
Yeah. If yeah.
Like if it has like if it has a stupid like subtitle.
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty. We'll start with Justin.
The Book of Mormon.
The Book of Mormon. See, now there's been so many of them, I have to do the Control F to find it.
Wait.
The Book of Mormon won in 2011. Micah.
Hamilton.
Hamilton won in 2016.
I was about to say, like, I was gonna say because, like, I know Hamilton is like Hamilton, like the story, like it's
right.
There's like a dumb subtitle.
Right.
The Lion King.
The Lion King. What year did it win in? The Lion King won in 1999 or 1998.
Is it
Micah.
weird that I wrote that down before you said that? Because
Yeah.
Micah.
Phantom of the Opera?
Phantom of the Opera won the award in 1988.
Wow, it's a lot. What does that say?
Rent.
Rent. Rent? Come on, Rent. Right? Rent?
I thought.
Rent won the
Okay,
award in
okay.
1996.
I was about to say.
Micah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't snapping at you. Les Mis?
Les Mis won the award in 1987.
Wicked.
Wicked lost in 2004.
Oh no!
Could you imagine if I won on the musical one?
Micah, I need one
I'm gonna
more.
go for one that I thought was gonna get said way earlier. I'm just gonna say Cats, right?
For Tony Award winner.
Cats is a musical.
1983, Cats won the award for Best Musical.
Damn.
That is
It was on for so long, it had to have won an award.
The last category, keeping with award winners. Kids' Choice Award winners for favorite movie.
Oh.
When did the Kids' Choice Awards start?
Oh God.
The first award was given out in 1988.
What?
The first Kids' Choice Award was given out in 1988 for favorite movie.
Do we have bonus points if we say if that person got slimed?
I won't know the answer to that, so no. All right, Justin, you're first again.
Despicable Me.
Despicable Me. What year did that come out in?
I want to say maybe like 2010, 2011, maybe?
Came out in 2010.
Not only did Despicable Me not win, it wasn't even nominated. Micah, what you got?
I'm gonna go with Frozen.
Frozen? Not
No
only
way.
did Frozen didn't win, it wasn't even nominated.
Really?
Yes. So, the final point scores with 47.5 points in the lead for most of the game, it's Justin. And our winner, your reigning, still not defending, undisputed, Devoid Entertainment heavyweight champion of the world, Micah. Micah, you got anything to say to your adoring fans out there?
Well, doesn't matter if it was a title match or not. I still won. Props to Justin. I thought that he was gonna crush me in the musicals, but you know, I'm a bit of a well-rounded player myself. But you know, shout out to Thomas. This was for you, Thomas. And you know, Coalition is life.
Yes. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube on this channel that you're watching it, on Twitter at Devoid Podcast, on Instagram at specifically Devoid. Check us out on Patreon, which is now live. And as Micah always says, I've been me, you've been you, Thomas has been a non-factor. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.